Hi Cancer, welcome back to Wandering Magic. This is going to be your November 2022 reading for Cancer Sun, Moon, and Rising. Immediately when I picked up the cards from the previous reading and started this one, I started singing that 90s song, What is Love? Baby, don't hurt me no more. One or two things happening here. One, toxic relationships, and this is like platonic or romantic, so I want you to think broadly. Someone continuously hurting you, putting you in a bad place, not making you feel good, making you feel less than, right? And the other notion is you fearing that you're fearing hurt. You're afraid to get hurt. So your vulnerability card is in your wallet and you're not ready to pull it out yet. Also, you have consistent numbers here, so I see natural progression, and we'll get into it. But 2, 3, and then 4. And then I think this is, yeah, you got 4 here. So 4s is about creating structure and stability, things of that nature. So let's talk about higher power here. So higher power, you got this angel in the background. And with higher power, we are talking about what is for your greatest good? What is for your higher self? What is your higher self trying to communicate to you? What does that mean for my greater good? Right? Think about that. What is ultimately going to make you feel good? What is ultimately going to make you feel better? Not the people around you. This is about making the people around you uncomfortable. And with them getting uncomfortable, you comfortably sitting in your own seat, in your own self, for your own self. Your card for the month is Cancer. So that means putting yourself before everybody else, putting yourself before someone. Because if you can't give to you, you can't give to others. Who's giving to you? Nurturing, compassion, loving, vulnerability. Something over the summer is trickling in. This may be specifically for July Cancers, it doesn't have to be, but something from the summer is trickling in. I'm getting, that is what got the ball rolling to kind of get you where you are right now. And now things are starting to play out in action from that time period. If you had a pretty uneventful summer, which is not likely, then this message is probably for more in the summer months, or a goal of yours starting in the summer. So I feel like whatever you were thinking about over the summer, or like what was brewing in like the warmer months, and I say warmer because I'm like in Philadelphia on the east coast of the US, but whatever you were thinking about during that time, when the weather starts to warm up, you're going to be living in that moment, right? So to think about whatever that time period is. But this is about being vulnerable, and vulnerability goes beyond just feelings, right? Like expressing yourself, but it's also about trusting and just like doing and being and willing to take things on head first without overthinking it, without being too practical, feeling into it. Go what feels right, flow into what feels good. For your tarot cards, the Knight of Emotions. First of all, how beautiful is this card? But the Knight of Emotions is the Knight of Cups. Then you have the Two of Emotions in reverse. And then you have the Three of Inspiration, which is the Three of Wands for those of you that do tarot. Offering something that you love. I feel like this offer is you, not someone offering, not you offering someone offering you. Someone's going to offer you something later but it can't happen right now. There's a little bit of a disconnect here, and there's a reason why today and now in November, it's not here with you. You're not quite connecting just yet. And so the Three of Wands is asking you, just be patient. Taking a deliberate pause, right? I feel like you're living so far away from yourself. And if you're projecting over there, then where are you? If you're living over there in the future, where are you in the present? Ground yourself, find yourself, bring yourself back. First of all, back to self and back to reality. Because if you're projecting something that is not there yet, and don't get me wrong, like dreams, goals, and things of that nature, like those are all good things to have. And those are all things to, you know, manifest and want to bring to you and all those beautiful things. But if you live there too long, where are you in the present? And then you essentially lose yourself. So I feel also with this higher power, your higher self is working on something, but something needs to play out first. And then that thing would come in. And not only is it worth the wait, you already know this is coming. It's just like, when is the mystery of it all. When is this coming? How is it coming? But because it's not here, you're in your Four of Cups. You see, you want this connection, right? So this could be a person, or it could be something that you just are very passionate about, something that you're ready to just give your all to. You want it. You want it. But you see how it hasn't quite touched? Right? You want it so bad though. So because it's not here, this is you. I'm looking at these cards, and you know what's interesting is that there's 3 cups, and it's like, where's the third one? So that sense of something's missing. And so you're bummed out because you're like, I'm supposed to have a set of 4. I only got 3. Where's the other fucking cup already? It's like that one missing link, but it's just not time yet. There's an obstacle right now that you can't even give to that something as much as you think you can, because you got other things going on around you. Okay? Yeah, there's actually something pretty heavy going on around you right now that requires your attention. So this is the 5 of Pentacles. And with that, it's learning how to, I'm also getting like, you're mentally preparing yourself for this, because it's a big deal. And you're trying to figure things out, but there's nothing to figure out, right? Deliberate pause that's necessary, because I feel like once you, like, I'm getting like a motorcycle, and you know how like you do the gears on the handlebars, and then you hit the clutch with your foot, and that room that happens, it's like literally once you gear up and you go, there's no going back. Ding, 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 ding. Sorry, Katy Perry. There's no going back. Sorry. I get these songs. Anyway. So yeah, there's no going back from this. Enjoy the deliberate pause. Take the slowdown of the colder, cooler months. There's something about the springtime, and it's almost like life for Cancers. Not all the time, but most times. There's something gearing up. It's literally that fertility of planting seeds right in the spring, and then watching them blossom and bloom into vegetables and flowers, and even like little buds growing from the ground. Those little sprouts that are coming out, and then by summer, you're in full bloom. I'm seeing now a sunflower. You planting the seed of a sunflower and then popping up. And by next summer, everything's going to be figured out. So right now, just live in the moment. Go with the flow. Don't say no to invitations. Something is definitely coming to you, but it's just enjoying the journey where you are right now, right? And I'm telling you, the kickstart that's about to happen, it's definitely gonna kick off. Let me see if I can get a timing card for you really quick, and then we're gonna move on. Timing for this amazing venture Cancer is about to take. Oh, why do you do this to me? Okay. The Page of Emotions, so the Page of Cups. About 2 years time, it's gonna completely go full throttle, but this to me, it's a big deal. If it's in 2 years, if you're sitting in that, to me, 1 year it's gonna come to you. In 2 years it's gonna be even greater. So to me, this is like more permanent kind of energy. Yeah, definitely. And then by the 3rd year, it's gonna be amazing. So I don't know what's going on, especially specifically rather in astrology for Cancers, but there's something about the next 3 years that is going to it's already starting to kickstart now. By next year, you'll figure out what that thing is. And then the year after that is where you start to bloom. It's beautiful. And I just got 11 again. 11, 1 + 1, 2. Taking pause in Capricorn season. So that's in December, right? November, you're chilling. You're cozying up in Capricorn season. So maybe really digging into your goals. The winter time is the buildup of what is about to happen. For some of you, this is a business venture. And business could be job related in general, but you may not be where you want to be right now, but there's a reason why you're still where you are and how that is just going to excel and push forward. It's like I always say with work, especially those opportunities that you're waiting for, someone is sitting in your seat and they're about to take their exit, and that's when you take your entrance. But they also have some shit to do too, so just be patient because it'll come exactly when you need it. And I just saw 2s again. So, not the right time. It's up to you. So I feel like let's get your emotions in check, and yes, it's coming. All right. Watch your sun, moon, and rising for any additional messages, and I'll see you next time. Bye.